Good afternoon, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. On my first session back on Welsh waters, I've come to a rock mark. I've chucked out 2 baits, lost 1 rig already. The other one now is in quite close. The tide is pulling quite hard, so I had a pulley rig on both of them. Half a mackerel on both, a dongle on the one I've just lost with the headpiece of the half. Got completely stuck. Had a rotten bottom on, but obviously it wasn't the lead that was stuck. Anyway, on the other one I've got 2 J hooks on a pennel. Actually, it's not a pennel, one's a fixed hook. Both fixed hooks. Brought a bit closer in, thinking it might be a conger or a huss. Anyway, the plan is now that I'm going to get some mackerel feathers going. Have a bash for some mackerel, maybe some pollock, and see if I can use them as fresh bait. And if I do get some fresh mackerel, maybe float fish with a live joey and see what happens. Anyway, I'll keep my hopes up. Nice to be back on Welsh soil, Welsh ground. Hopefully I can bring you a fish. Really enjoyed doing the ones in America and the Bahamas, bringing you something different. If you haven't seen them already, please go back and have a look. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Getting closer and closer towards that 2,000 subscribers and my first giveaway. So, that's all sort of what to dig with Eichendol. So far then, on the bigger baits, I've lost 2 rigs. So now I've put just a pennel rig, straight pennel down there now, with a mackerel and squid cocktail. 3/0 Avenger on the bottom and a 3/0 circle on the top. Let's see if we can get something out. I've got some ragworm. I'm going to find a rig now that I can use for scratching around for some wrasse, maybe some rockling, whatever else that's about. So, no mackerel around, no pollock on the feathers. I might get them on ragworm, or the pollock on ragworm closer in. Who knows? The other thing I can do is put the spinning rod out, start using a lure closer in, or even LRF stuff closer, see if I can get some pollock for bait. This is absolutely useless, guys. Not a bite, and I've lost, well, 3 whole sets now. Not good. I'm thinking of making a move somewhere else so we can fish down to low water there. I'm going to bring these in now and then make the decision. I think the rod's just bending over in the tide here. It's a bit too fast. Well guys, I've made the decision to move from here to another spot, so when I get there, hopefully there'll be some fish there. Okay then, Tightliners, so I've made that move. I've come to another rock mark, a bit further down the coast. I'm fishing now into sand, hopefully, looking to get a spotted ray. Chance of a huss. Also put some worm baits down in hope that there might be some plaice there as well. Throw some feathers, see if we can get some joey mackerel and try and fish one of those under a float just to see if we can tempt a bass out. Can't do any worse than the last spot. Only better, hopefully. So anyway, os oes 'na rhywbeth Okay guys, so what I've done now is I've put a Portsmouth loop rig out with 1.0 limitless Aberdeens on, both with ragworm. Hopefully there might be some place there. The one I put out with the up and over with the mackerel has started showing some signs of life, but is not really committing itself. So I'm going to give it another few minutes, and if it doesn't come back then I'm going to just check the bait anyway. It did look very much like our friendly dogfish, but you know what, at the moment even that dogfish would save a blank. I've had a few casts with the feathers and as yet nothing. So, os oes y rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi chi'n dol. Last guys, a fish on. Yeah, small thornback. There we go guys. At least I got a fish. And there we go guys, a small female thornback ray. First fish back in Wales guys, thornback ray. Ow, spiky. Right, let's get it unhooked. Ah, beautifully caught with a circle, limitless circle hook. There we go. Nice little thornback ray to save a blank on my first session back in Wales. So rhywbeth, ydych chi'n ôl. Let's get this one back. No more chydig. Try and get as close as I can to the water. Thank you, Mrs. Ray. Go and tell your mama that I'm here though. Or tell your cousin, the spotted ray, that I hear. Yeah. Right. That's about as close as I'm going to get to the water. She'll turn over now. There she goes. Guys, closely followed by the second fish of the session, a dab. Now, I wanted a ray, but I really could have done with a spotted ray to add to the specimen hunt, and I was really looking for place, but this is a very nice dab. It has taken that hook in fairly deep, I think. There we go, I got it out. It is bleeding a little bit. So that is a tidy dab, that is. It's quite thick. So that one will be lunch tomorrow. That was on the ragworm, on the Portsmouth rig, on the bottom hook. Right, let's get both of these rebaited and get them back out again. But that's promising now, guys. 2 fish in quick succession. Get in, come on. Gotta be something else there. So on the up and over now, I'm trying some sandbeel. See if I can get a spotted ray. That's what I would really like to have today from this mark. And maybe a nice couple of eating place as well. Anyway, let's get this back in. Right, that one's back in. Let's get the ragworm bait back out as well. Right, like I said, let's get some more ragworm on this one, get this one out. Let's see if we can get a place. Or even some gurnads would be good as well for the specimen hunt. Sort of earth. Right guys, so I put some baited feathers down on the bottom. Another dab. And a really nice mackerel. That pulled the rod right over. There we go, real nice mackerel. And another dab. Deep hooked. Right, that made a bit of a mess on these feathers, so I'll get these sorted and get them back out. Might be worth having a go just with them now as it is, if the mackerel are passing through again. I'd like to try, if I get that mackerel's way too big, but if I get some very small mackerel, to try it under the float. Anyway, sauce rhywbeth arall, neu ddoi chi'n dol. Well guys, look at the size of that pollock. That's ridiculously small. Anyway, let's get that one back. That's nowhere near big enough for bait. Right, so that's another species of fish. Pollock, mackerel, dab and thornback ray. Right guys, so what we got here now is a very, very small ballan wrasse and a very, very tidy corquin. There we go. So that's little pollock, dab, mackerel, corquin, ballan and a thornback ray. Right, get that in that pool there. Ready for release. And I'm just going to check out what the longest cork is so far in the fish pool. This one's fairly long. Right. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut the hook into this one and leave it there, I'm afraid. It's taking it right down. So what's about that? Look. Right, guys, the longest cork stands at 22 centimetres. That one goes 20 centimetres. Still not a bad little fish. Going to have to leave in a bit. And just arrived now. There's our friend Liam. It's a beautiful evening, guys. But like I said, I'm going to have to go home and make dinner for the troops. Norma chydig. Alright, Highliners, that's the end of today's session. Like I said, got to get home now. Time to make dinner for everyone. Avoided the blank, that's one thing, with the thornback ray, followed by a dab and another dab, a mackerel, a small pollock, cork wrasse and a ballan wrasse. 7 fish in total. So yeah, not bad. Nice to be back on Welsh waters and on home ground. Wasn't the best of sessions, but like I said, it did avoid the blank. Liam's been here now, a couple of spins on the mackerel. Had a couple of small joeys. One's gone out there on the live one now on the float, which is what I was hoping to do. Wish him all the best of luck. And until the next guys, keep your lines tight.